Hey everybody, it's Eric from the MMG. Welcome to our channel, bringing you some Skull and Bones tips and tricks to get you started in this pirate adventure. I'm having a blast with it. I absolutely love this game. Before we get started though, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps me keep growing and making these videos for you, and your support is greatly appreciated. First thing I'm going to talk about is the Hot Wheel. It's a little bit confusing at first, but it's very, very helpful. And you'll see left control will bring it up just like this. And then you can actually hit C to edit it. And then you can actually see you actually have 3 different Hot Wheels right here. I like to use number 1, and I'm going to explain how it works. As you can see, there's a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4 in the main slots. Those are actually tied to your 1, 2, 3, and 4 keys. So those are the most important ones. So my first one here, I have grilled food. So what this does is it will put any grilled food that you have into the slot, and you can quickly eat it. I like that it has a category for it. If you want to tie it individually to a piece of food, you can by clicking one of these. But I like that it does this. That way if I run out of grilled coconuts or whatever I'm using, it just plops in the next grilled food that I have. Next up I have, that's super important, is your repair kit. And so I have repair kit 2s here in my 2 slot. I have repair kit 1s in my 3 slot when I just need a little bit of a repair, and then in my 4 slot I actually have the rear camera, because sometimes I'll hit the camera or the camera will get out of place and I need to put it back into the rear slot. So that's my number 4 key in the hotbar. Now you can come in and manually hit these like photo mode, or if I wanted to do any of these other ones, I could pop them in there as well. That's how this works. And then you can actually set up 3 different bars, like I said, or wheels to customize it. And then you can switch in between them. So, you know, whichever one you want to have active, you can. Maybe you have a PvP bar active, a hunting active, an exploration bar active, you know. That's how you can set that up. And then the other one is your emotes you have. So you can mess with that as well. So that's the hotbar explained. It's important. You're going to use it a lot. Next tip is when you're in any kind of an outpost or anything that lets you explore the land here, these little lighthouse items, you can actually at any time, if you look down there in the bottom right, hit Z, and it'll take you right to the ship. You don't have to run out to find the exit. It's a common thing, but a lot of people miss it, and they get frustrated running around that outpost trying to find where the heck they are. You can actually do that real quick, which is awesome. You can manage your cargo, you can manage your fast travel, all that stuff from here. Alright, the next tip is actually related here to the Z button when you're looking how you can set sail. Manage your cargo, that's accessing your warehouse and everything. It's all linked together, so it's not like you have individual warehouses in each location. And so you can come in here and put all your valuable goods into your warehouse so you don't lose them if you get sunk. You can grab more cannonballs, which is something that I'm going to do right now because I need some more cannonballs. So this is a really neat feature that's easy to use and makes life a lot easier for you. It's a quality of life change that I really, really like. So make sure you utilize your warehouses and store all your stuff in there that you're not using at the time, because there's no reason. You have easy access to it at all times. Alright, the next tip and trick we're going to talk about is your ship's stamina. Again, this is something that's kind of covered in the tutorial but not well explained. And so if you look by your not speed down there in the lower right, the W and S key, which affects it, I hit W once and you see it raised my cells up a little bit. The first little marker has went up. I hit it twice, I go to 2. So right now this is the fastest normal sailing I have. Now if I hit it up a 3rd time, it puts it in that little green or turquoise, and you can see now I'm really flying. But my stamina bar now in the middle of the screen is starting to go down because I'm sprinting think of it like that. I'm like sprinting the ship. I'm putting it full blast, and it can only take it for so long till my stamina bar runs down. So you can actually hit the S key to lower it back down to just the 2 knots, and now you can see my stamina will slowly start to trickle up again. So that's how ship stamina works. And the other thing I want to mention that goes kind of hand in hand with this, make sure you're eating your food. So remember how we showed you the hot bar in the first tip? Make sure you have some food going, because this is going to give you the food buff, which will increase your stamina by 40%. The better food you have, the more buffs you get. Your ship can actually have several buffs. So it's really, really important whenever you see a recipe in an island or that you're talking to a merchant that you buy the good food recipes, because those are very valuable. The food buffs can really help you out. Alright, the next tip is when you're in combat, the brace function. It's talked about in the tutorial, but it's easily forgotten, and everybody I talk to is always like, always forget to brace. When you brace, it absorbs a ton of the damage from the cannons. So, next time they fire on me, I'm going to hit the space bar to brace here, and I'll show you what I mean. See, bracing? Oh, he missed, but
Here's a good example. You'll see me brace and it absorb most of the damage. As you can see, bracing is super important, and it's going to help you greatly in combat, especially against higher level enemies.
Alright, the next tip is sometimes on the map you'll be selling, but you won't stop at a place. There's a lot of locations on the map. And if you are selling by it, you see like a question mark, like I have one right here. It's undiscovered, but there's something there. But if you're just selling by it, all you need to do is pull out your telescope, and you can actually look at it, like we're doing here. And if I didn't already have this here, it would ID it for me. So instead of being a question mark on my map, I would now know what that location is without having to stop there to look at it. So it's very helpful when you're cruising by, you're exploring, maybe you're going on a mission, you're seeing a lot of stuff, but you don't want to stop and look at it. You can actually do it with your telescope to see what it is. Alright everybody, that's my tips and tricks for Skull and Bones, the new pirate adventure from Ubisoft. I'm having a blast with it. Hopefully you are too. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have yourself a great day.